CBS Young and the Restless spoilers. Welcome back to our channel, Soap fans. Today is a fantastic day to dive deep into the messy, chaotic, and absolutely thrilling world of Genoa City. Grab your coffee and get comfortable, because we have a massive amount of drama to unpack today. I cannot with Devon Hamilton right now. I just can't. I am sitting here typing this late at night, staring at my screen after watching the latest episode, and I am officially losing my mind. Are we really doing this again? Are we really watching Devon turn into the most overbearing, controlling, insufferable hypocrite on daytime television? Because I am so exhausted by it. I know some people on the forums are loving this protective brother act, but personally, I am entirely on Lily's side here. Lily's patience is completely gone, and honestly, mine is too. She has been pushed to the absolute brink, and Devon is just standing there with a match watching the bridge burn. He is questioning every single choice she makes, treating her like she's some naive intern instead of the powerhouse CEO woman who has literally carried the Winters legacy on her back for years. And it's just so frustrating to watch. Let's talk about his treatment of Holden. Holden Novak just found out Malcolm Winters is his biological father. The guy is completely lost, overwhelmed, and looking for a family connection. And what does Devon do? He attacks him. He goes completely on the defensive and treats Holden like he's some kind of con artist trying to infiltrate the family vault. I mean, remember when Devon was the outsider? I've been watching this show since 2015, and I know the history goes back even further. Devon was not born with a silver spoon in his mouth. He was a foster kid who Neil took in. Neil gave him everything: love, a name, a foundation. And let's not forget he inherited billions from Catherine Chancellor out of nowhere. He didn't build that wealth from the ground up like he sometimes pretends. So for Devon to now sit in his billionaire ivory tower and look down on Holden, acting like the ultimate gatekeeper of the Winters family, it is so infuriating. He needs a massive reality check. He needs to remember his roots, because right now, he's acting like a legacy dictator, and it is not a good look. But wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's talk about the Cain of it all. Okay, I will admit, Devon is not entirely wrong about Cain Ashby. Cain is a snake. We all know Cain is a snake. The man is literally using Malcolm's life-threatening aplastic anemia as a bargaining chip to steal Chancellor Winters. He's the only bone marrow match, and he's basically holding Malcolm hostage for the CEO chair. It's disgusting, and this is a massive but. Devon's reaction to Lily trying to navigate this impossible nightmare is just making everything worse. Lily is desperately trying to save her uncle's life. She is backed into a corner, terrified that Malcolm is going to die, and Devon is just standing there lecturing her about intentions. Like, no, Devon, Lily knows Cain is playing her. She knows he's using her. She doesn't need her brother screaming in her face about it while she's trying to stop their uncle from flatlining. She needs support, not a constant barrage of "I told you so." And this brings me to the most unhinged part of this entire storyline. Lily's plan to kidnap Victor Newman? I'm sorry, but what? When I heard this, I literally had to rewind the episode. Lily Winters, the usually rational, level-headed Lily, is plotting to orchestrate a kidnapping of the mustache himself just to guilt-trip Cain about what he's doing to their family. It is wild. It is completely off the rails. Victor Newman has a security team that could rival a small country's military. And Lily thinks she can just snatch him. Remember when they tried this kind of extreme plotting with other characters and it blew up in their faces? Yeah, didn't work then either. But you know what? I am kind of here for unhinged Lily. She is so desperate and so broken by Cain's blackmail that she is willing to cross lines she never would have crossed before. She feels completely abandoned by Victor in the past, so using him as a pawn in her twisted game to manipulate Cain actually makes a weird kind of soap opera sense. I mean, it's crazy, but I am grabbing my popcorn. But of course, Devon completely condemns her for it. And I was so mad at him for judging her, but then, wait, okay, let me catch myself. Because I actually kinda get why Devon is losing his mind over the word kidnapping. I have to be fair here, even though I'm mad at him. Devon has severe, unresolved trauma from when Mariah had her psychological break and kidnapped baby Dominic. That wasn't a scheme. That was a real, terrifying, life-altering nightmare for him. He thought he had lost his son, so hearing his sister casually throw around a fake kidnapping plot to manipulate Kane, yeah, that's going to trigger the hell out of him. He is looking at Lily like she has lost her mind, and in his traumatized brain, any mention of kidnapping is a massive red flag. So I contradict myself a bit here. I get his panic. I really do. The man is scarred, but that trauma does not excuse how he is treating her overall. Because Devon's trauma has mutated into this toxic need to control every single aspect of his environment. His anger toward Mariah hasn't just stayed with Mariah. It has poisoned his entire worldview. He is so bitter, so angry, and so terrified of losing control again that he is suffocating everyone around him. He is lashing out at Abby for not agreeing with his legal moves against Mariah. He is lashing out at Holden for simply existing. And he is punishing Lily for daring to have a different perspective on how to handle the family business. He doesn't trust anyone's judgment but his own, and it's tearing the brother-sister bond apart. Lily is so exhausted. You can see it in her eyes in every single scene. She is so tired of Devon treating her business choices as personal betrayals. If she tries to make a deal, Devon calls it disloyal. If she tries to manage Kane to save Malcolm, Devon accuses her of being weak or getting played. She cannot win with him. And the irony is, Devon claims he is doing all of this to protect Chancellor Winters and honor Neil's legacy. But what would Neil think of this? Neil Winters would be heartbroken to see his children at each other's throats like this. Neil was all about family, about forgiveness, about lifting each other up. Devon is using Neil's legacy as a weapon to bludgeon Lily into submission, and it is so gross to watch. Lily literally survived prison. She survived losing Hillary. She survived the guilt of that crash. She rebuilt her entire life and career from scratch. She does not need her little brother treating her like fragile glass or a traitor. And let's talk about the sheer hypocrisy of Devon Hamilton. He acts like he is the ultimate moral authority in Genoa City. He judges Kane for being manipulative, but Devon is out here filing legal petitions behind Abby's back to lock Mariah away in a facility for a long time, completely ignoring Abby's feelings on the matter. Remember when he signed a contract to just be the donor for Abby and Chance, and then forced his way into being a primary father figure? He always pushes his boundaries until he gets his way. He is making unilateral decisions because he thinks he knows best. It's the exact same controlling behavior he accuses Victor Newman of. Devon is slowly turning into Victor, and he doesn't even see it. He thinks his money and his grief give him a free pass to run roughshod over everyone else's lives. Honestly, I am dreading what's coming next, but I also can't look away. Lily is going to snap. She's absolutely going to reach her breaking point. If Kane forces her hand and she signs over Chancellor Winters to save Malcolm, Devon is going to explode. We are talking about a nuclear family fallout. And as much as I hate seeing the Winters family fractured, I kind of want Lily to put Devon in his place. I want her to stand up in that boardroom and scream at him that he doesn't own her, he doesn't own the family, and he needs to get into some serious, intensive therapy before he loses the only family he has left. I am waiting for that explosive scene because Lily has been holding her tongue for way too long. Because right now, Devon is his own worst enemy. He is pushing away Lily, he is alienating Holden, he is fighting with Abby, and he is letting his hatred for Kane and Mariah turn him into a bitter, isolated man. I know some of you in the forums are defending him, saying he's just being a good dad and a protective brother. But I'm sorry, you're wrong. Protection is about keeping people safe. Control is about keeping people compliant. Devon wants compliance. He wants Lily to bow down to his authority, and Lily Winters bows to no one. I am so invested in this, and I just need the writers to give Lily the massive, explosive monologue she deserves. Give her the microphone and let her tear into him. In conclusion, because I could literally rant about this all night, the dynamic between Lily and Devon is the most compelling, frustrating, and heartbreaking thing on YN right now. The layers of trauma, the business stakes, the legacy of Neil, the absolute slimeball that is Kane Ashby holding Malcolm's life in his hands. It's peak soap opera, but Devon needs to wake up. He needs to realize that his overprotective nature has become emotional abuse. He is suffocating his sister. If he doesn't back off and start trusting her, he is going to lose her forever. And honestly, if he keeps acting like this, he deserves to. Okay, I'm done. I need to go drink some water and calm down before tomorrow's episode. Let me know if I'm the only one feeling this way.